next episode of Creations with Zach. On this episode, we're gonna make the crappy cocoa. For this is a multi-part thing, so we're gonna do the first sections of ingredients first. First, you're gonna need a plastic bag. Small size will do. Clear is preferable. You're also going to need a bowl. Some of everyone's favorite M&Ms, and then you're gonna need like a little scooper. Whatever you have is fine, doesn't really matter. And then we're also gonna have an ice cream scooper. This seems a little bit weird, but you'll find out in a second, alright? So then put all these aside, and then we're gonna take the M&Ms, and we're just gonna like layer the bottom of this, have the bag flat. You're just gonna see a layer of M&Ms. It's gonna really look cool, like the scales of a lizard. So put the scooper in, and we're just gonna chuck them in the bag real quick. I'd say do like 4 scoops, and then see where you're at with the quantity of M&Ms. The quality is pretty crucial, but right now we're just gonna go for quantity. So this is like 3, 4. There we go. Beautiful. Simply, you're just gonna seal the bag for the most part, but you gotta leave like a little tiny gap for the air to go through, or else this is not gonna work at all. It's just gonna blow up like one of those like puffer fish, so you don't really want that to happen to you. So just kind of lay them down like this, you see? And we're gonna take this, and we're just gonna mash them real good. This is not working as intended, but oh yeah. There we go. It's like popping the bubble wrap you get when you get like a package from Amazon or whatever. Hopefully I don't destroy my bag doing this. It's all relative. Oh, this is a little bit depressing. So you can also get your anger out on this bag by simply just punching it. And if you have very weak fists like me, you might not be very effective, but maybe you are a big guy. Just like smush them, you know, maybe like flip the bag on itself, smush them a little bit more. You can even like pick it up, give it a little squeeze. Maybe it's a little ineffective, but you know, try your best, because we're gonna maximize the surface area so that these melt a little better. Oh yeah, that's a key part of what we're gonna do. We're gonna melt them. So if you're not doing a very good job of this, hopefully your microwave can handle it. If not, then you're just gonna have to take them out in shame and do it again. So at this point, I got like a little bit of the residue on the bottom. It's still got a little bit of the chunky ones, but I think we're ready to put this in the microwave. All right, so let's go. Everyone, welcome back. This is my lovely microwave here. And before we put it in, I just want to emphasize that you should take the M&Ms out of the plastic bag and put them in a bowl, because if you don't do that, bad things will happen, and you might not want to eat them after that. And if you do, power to you, but I really don't recommend that. So let's just put them in the bowl real fast. This might help if you had a table, but that's too mainstream. We don't do that on this show. So just chuck them in like this. Get all those M&Ms that you paid for inside of it, and just shake them around a bit. And make sure you don't use like a metal bowl or something like that, because you might get some sparks in the microwave, and that's really not a good idea. Unless you're purposely destroying your microwave or your friend's microwave, then maybe you should do it. So what we're going to do is put these in the microwave for about 30 seconds or something like that. To be quite honest, I'm not sure how long this will take, but we'll find out rather quickly. There we go. Make sure you learn how to use your microwave before you use it. And then as you can see, the bowl is rotating around at a rather slow velocity, but if I check here, they don't really look like they're doing anything. So we're just gonna wait here until they're finished. Oh. Okay, they're not really that hot. Oh, and they just, look at that. They just, don't you love when people put their hands in the food? It's real good. But look, you can literally just like crack them. It's like those Mentos I ate that one time. But this is like not in the mouth. Now, I recommend that before you do this, you should wash your hands. I wash mine like 10 times a day, and it helps me remain healthy. Now, you got a little like rod on your hand. That's okay, just keep smushing them. Oh, because then when you put them back in, they'll melt even faster. When you put them in, you get like a little treat on your hand. You know, it looks like a little bit of poop, but that's okay. We don't have any dogs in this house. It's like a candy tree right here. Alright, I think that's sufficient, so just kind of rub your finger on the side of the bowl. And we're going to put it back in for, I'm going to do a minute this time, because that just seems like the right thing to do. So then we're gonna start that. And I guess, you know, since you did that, you can like lick this off or something like that. I'm really, you know, debating whether I should do it, but I think I'm just gonna do it. It tastes like M&M's, which it should, because if it doesn't, then you probably did something wrong. I would also recommend do not do this with Skittles. You're not really going to create the same effect that you're trying to do right now. So we have about 25 seconds left, and that's wonderful. Just, you see like these little like kind of pieces of the layer of the M&M. This is like the main part of why I'm doing this, because I love texture in my food and beverages. So I like to just, it's done. I like to add a lot of texture in them. You know, it helps me score points on those cooking shows. Ooh, it's like making this boiling sound. Okay, it's not. Okay, we're good. But, that looks pretty good right there. You see that? It smells like when you're like making a cake or like cupcakes or something. Don't burn yourself. That's not recommended. I may have done that, but that's okay. I want to touch. I don't want to burn them, so I think they're at a very high temperature, I would say right now. So that's probably what you're looking for. And you see all that texture in it? That's what you want. That's what you want, alright? This is what's gonna make this or break this. So remember, you don't want to like smash them too hard, but I like to smash them just right. So I think that's fine right now. So we're gonna move on to the next step. And close your microwave, because that's normal human behavior. Thank you. See you in the next part. Alright everyone, we're coming back to the next part of this. So what you're going to need for this part is we're going to get like a little spoon. Any size works. I recommend the metal set because they're a little more durable for those hard surfaces. Then what we're going to need is we're going to need the bowl again with the M&Ms. And mine's a little hot. Hopefully yours is too. It makes it a little bit easier to use. Then we're going to need some ice cream. Chocolate is kind of what is supposed to go in this recipe because that's kind of the whole point. And then we're also going to need some chocolate syrup, alright? First, I'm just going to add a little bit of ice cream in it. I'm going to use this spoon. You can use an ice cream scooper, but to be quite honest, a spoon is fine. Don't fret about it. You can use a knife for this if you really wanted to. Do I recommend that? No, but you can still do it. So we're going to put a little bit in there. And I'm just going to put like a little bit. We're trying to stay healthy doing this show, so I don't want to put too much in it. Okay. But, you know, you can put as much as your heart desires. And we'll put one last scoop. I put like 5 little scoops in there. That's an adequate amount. I wouldn't do more than that. And then I'm going to put the lid back on so it doesn't like melt all over the place. And then I'm going to add my favorite part, the chocolate syrup, alright? So just spray and pray that you didn't add too much. So just kind of... I would wait until that sound. I think that is an accurate measure. Guys, so it should look like something like this. If it doesn't, you might want to restart the video and try again, because you're going to want to make it look like this. So I'm going to quickly just mix it around, you know, stir it a little bit. Oh, it's a little hard already. Okay. Try to do it fast so it remains a little bit hot. It's smells very chocolatey, I'd say. That's what we're going for, so it's good so far. Hopefully the smell doesn't change, or else I'll be a very sad man, but that's okay. So we're gonna mix it. Don't escape the bowl, because I don't want to clean after this. I cook, I don't clean. So just look at that. It's like a little mixture, like chemistry class all over again. So after you're done with that and it looks to your liking, we're going to go on to the next step, which is actually we're going to freeze this and make our own like little bar. It's like a soap bar, but with chocolate instead of soap. Unless you're a bad kid or whatever, probably should not be eating soap. Alright, so just got a little bit on the spoon. Enjoy your little treat. That's some really good texture. Alright, so put your spoon down, someplace safe. Just like on the table, whatever. And now, we're gonna put this in the fridge. Alright, let's go. Alright, welcome back guys. So now we got this interesting looking mixture and we're actually gonna put it in the freezer like I said before. So just open your freezer. This is a really simple step. If you can't do this, maybe you should stop watching. I'm just gonna stick it in the ice because I want that like frosted feel to the bowl. You know, like I want the representation of it to be good. Okay? So now we're gonna shut the freezer and bam, you wait like a half an hour or something like that and we'll be back. 15 minutes later, I took this thing out of the freezer and it kind of looks like this. Very appetizing. Now that you're pretty much complete, I'm just gonna smell it and taste test it. So if we just, I would say it smells like cold brownie. That's a relatable flavor. So now the taste test. So there's like a lot of different sections of this meal. So I'm gonna get a corner of it first. So just kind of, might have to dig a little bit, you know, and just. Actually tastes like really good, you know. It's really cold, and I don't know about you guys, but I like cold foods. So, and like I said before, it's got like these little like bumps in it, you see. So when you eat it, it's like you're eating like, I don't know, when you eat like an onion, when you eat like meatballs or something, it's like a little surprise in there. It tastes good, I promise. And then, if you look at the bowl, I say it like describes a scene, you know. You got like a big landmass right there. It's like an exploded volcano. So we got like the exploded volcano right here, and we just got like all the lava around it. I think it creates a nice visual. I would recommend this to anyone who just wants like to spice up their chocolate life. And I'm gonna give this a solid a 4 out of 5 M&Ms. For this episode. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you join me in the next one. Bye. I'm gonna be completely honest, it tastes a lot better than I thought it would. It actually tastes pretty good.